In the heart of a bustling Nigerian village, where the sun kissed the earth with golden warmth and the air carried the scent of blooming hibiscus, lived a woman named Adanna. Her beauty was the kind that stopped time itself. Her medium-brown skin, glowing with golden undertones, seemed to capture the light of the sun and moon alike. Her eyes, deep and almond-shaped, held stories no one could unravel, and her smile was a melody that danced in the hearts of all who saw it. Adanna was the pride of her village, a jewel whose presence brought life to the dusty paths and thatched roofs of her community. From a young age, suitors came from far and wide, their hearts ablaze with hope. Chiefs, merchants, and poets alike stood before her family's modest compound, bearing gifts of yams, cloth, and promises of devotion. Yet Adanna, with a gentle but firm shake of her head, turned them all away. "My heart seeks something more," she would say, her voice soft yet resolute. She dreamed of a love that burned brighter than the sun, a connection that felt like destiny itself. Her family pleaded, her mother wringing her hands, warning her that time was a thief. But Adanna, confident in her youth and radiance, believed her beauty would forever draw the perfect soul to her side. Years passed, and the village began to whisper. Adanna, the unclaimed flower, they called her, some with admiration, others with pity. She was nearing 30, an age when most women in the village had homes filled with children's laughter. Yet Adanna remained alone, her standards unwavering. Each suitor, though kind or wealthy, lacked the spark she sought. A merchant's gold felt cold, a poet's words rang hollow. She wanted a love that felt like home, but none could build it. As time marched on, the mirror began to tell a different story. The golden sheen of Adanna's skin dulled ever so slightly. Fine lines crept around her eyes, and her once lustrous hair grew brittle under the weight of the sun. The village, once enchanted by her presence, turned its gaze elsewhere. Younger women, with their fresh faces and eager smiles, now drew the suitors' eyes. The men who once crowded her doorstep no longer came. Whispers turned to silence, and Adanna felt the sting of invisibility. The world, it seemed, had moved on without her. Adanna retreated into herself. The vibrant woman who once danced at village festivals now kept to the shadows of her small home. She no longer joined the women by the stream, their chatter a painful reminder of her solitude. Her laughter, once a song, faded into sighs. Depression wrapped around her like a heavy cloak, pulling her deeper into despair. She would sit by her window, staring at the river that wound through the village, its waters shimmering with secrets. "What is left for me?" she whispered to the night, her voice trembling with unshed tears. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon and painted the sky in hues of orange and sorrow, Adanna made her choice. The weight of her loneliness, the ache of her unfulfilled dreams, was too much to bear. She slipped out of her home, her bare feet silent against the earth. The village slept, unaware of the tragedy unfolding. Adanna stood by the riverbank, her reflection wavering in the water's surface. Her medium-brown skin, still beautiful despite its faded glow, caught the moonlight one last time. "If love will not find me," she murmured, "then let the river take me home." With a final breath, Adanna stepped into the cold embrace of the river. The current pulled her gently at first, then fiercely, as if claiming her for its own. She did not fight. The water closed over her, silencing her pain, her dreams, her light. The village awoke to a quiet morning, unaware of the loss until a child's cry alerted them to a figure caught in the river's reeds. Adanna, the unclaimed flower, was gone. The village mourned, their grief with regret. They spoke of her beauty, her spirit, and the love she never found. Some blamed her pride, others blamed time's cruelty. But Adanna's story lingered, a haunting reminder that even the brightest light can fade when left alone in the dark. The river still flows, carrying her memory through the village, whispering to those who listen. Cherish what you have before it slips away. Subscribe for more videos like this.